Hello everyone, and look at me trying to be all glammed up and trying the sexy bedhead look. That's what I say to myself at least. This is the most awaited video for me to make because all of this makeup I have purchased like 2 to 3 months back and you see this now. I'm really sorry because it's so late, but all of it's still available, it's still amazing, so let's see. So firstly, we're going to start with something which is most awaited and my personal favorite from this entire haul. Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks. Now, all of you have seen that one lipstick which I ordered like 6 months back. It's this, the Rimmel Kate Moss 107, the very infamous one, the deep red one. And I loved it so freaking much that I ordered 4 more. And they are number 22. The really nice and bright poppy red. Close-ups coming for all of this, so don't worry. Number 30, which you have seen in the vlog, the dark berry wintry, but I think I'm gonna wear all year round lipstick. Then the 110, which is slightly between a cross between a coral orange and a hint of red. So I like that as well. I love my bright shades. And 104, which is a really subtle nude. It has hints of brown, undertones of dark pink, and it's really amazing. So starting with the reason of this entire collection, the Rimmel Kate Moss 107, it's a perfect blood deep red which complements Western as well as Indian. And then we come to the number 30, which does not have a tag on Nykaa. We do not appreciate that. It's a perfect plum shade and it's beautiful. I love deep colors. Moving on to 110. Now I thought this was a poppy red, but online you cannot really make it out properly. So yeah, this came out to be a corally orange shade, which I do like. So it was alright. The blunder made it up. And then this was the color I actually wanted. Number 22, a nice bright poppy red. I think red really suits my skin tone. And lastly, we have 104, which is a perfect nude, undertones of brown and a nude pink. It's an essential. All the shades compared side by side to each other to give you a clearer picture, and I bought all of them of Nykaa just for $275 each. Now the last lipstick in the lipstick section is something that disappointed me, but then you guys need to know about it. It is this Jumbo Lip Pencil by NYX. Now this is not original. The thing is that all of us have beauty shops near our houses, and I ventured into my local beauty shop and I asked her so many times whether this was original or not, and the tester, it was like this small. It was used all the way up to here, so I couldn't make it out back then how it was. But as soon as I opened my product, it just smells really chemically, really bad. However, the color is great, but it ruins my lips. So I am never venturing into beauty shop again because they are cheaters. This is utter injustice to the shade because this might be the only cocoa which actually ruins your lips. Now we'll definitely go order-wise. So firstly, we have primer and foundation. So I have a cross between the two. This is the Prime Perfect Foundation by Faces. It's Glam On and it's supposed to have the primer within it. So perfect, the 2 steps turned into 1. And it has great consistency, it's mattifying, but I do find this drying, maybe because it's matte and it is my first foundation, so I can't judge a lot, but I do find it drying. The packaging is a letdown because it shows that the least amount of effort might have been put into the packaging. However, the actual product has good coverage and it is very light on the skin, so it's not very irritating if you have it on. However, it was very drying for my skin, and I have a normal skin type, nothing too dry or oily, but yet it was dry for me, and it showed that it's not my natural skin. I have something else on. To give the final verdict, I don't think I will be purchasing the same foundation again. I'm in the shade Ivory, and I bought this one from a Faces outlet near my house for 749 rupees. The next step to apply the foundation, we do need a sponge, and here is my dupe to the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. That one is so expensive, and at the moment my priority does not go with that one. Like if I have 2000 rupees to spare, I don't think I'll go and buy it. I would invest that in something else. So I ordered a dupe from Amazon, and this one is by the brand called Puna store. I'll definitely try to link everything down below. And since I haven't used the original one, I can't compare the two, but this has been doing the job so fairly well for me. Blends really well, so love it. Now recently I have been completely forgetting to wet the sponge, and even for this tester I forgot to wet it, but still look at the amount of blending it's doing, and it's absorbing very less product, and I'm surprised. Something for the price that I paid, this is way too good. Until the Real Techniques sponge is on my list, I would definitely keep purchasing this. Got it for around 200 rupees of Amazon. Next to set the foundation, we need some powder and also to contour and bring more life to the face. So I ordered this palette by Freedom Bronze Professional. I think this is in the shade Warm Lights, and this is perfect. Firstly, because it's a huge tub. I really like makeup which is well sized, and yeah. This palette has been a blessing because it literally has the highlighter, the normal powder. You can see how it blends, and the contour shade. Like the normal powder is not even visible. The shades are perfect. The best part is that it's not highly pigmented, but it's just enough pigmented. So for a beginner like me, I won't really end up making a lot of mistakes if I swish my brush just a couple of times. So that's perfect. This was priced at 850 and I got it off Nykaa. So coming on to eyes, I do have quite a few products, and let's start with this palette by Maybelline. Now this one was actually gifted to me by a very special friend last year on my birthday, which is in June. So this one comes with two shades, which is silver and darker one, to create a smoky eye if we wish to, and also with the directions behind. Now this one is from the Maybelline New York range. Now I'm not sure if all of you are really aware, but then the New York range is really better than the normal Maybelline one. Like the Indian Maybelline and the Maybelline New York range is very different. So this one's consistency is just way better than the nudes palette, and that's why I really like it. This is my first eyeshadow palette ever, and I knew nothing about how to use it when I got it. But now that I do know a few little handy tricks, I'm so happy with it. The pigment, the formulation, and I also have not invested in a lot of brushes. So here's how the actual applicator which comes with the kit works, and you can see it works wonders. And since this was a gift, I do not know the price. And now starting with the really recently purchased items. Firstly, we're gonna start with one of my favorites, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Now I have been waiting for this product crazily. Now I didn't think that Maybelline were actually gonna bring it, so I had planned to buy this over Amazon for like 1300 rupees, but I'm so glad that they bought this, and it's just amazing. First up, kudos to the amazing packaging. And now moving on to the ergonomics. This side of the brush is for the length of the eyelashes, and the other side, which is this one, is for the roots of the eyelashes. So it's very affordable, priced just at rupees 499. Next up is this liner by Nykaa. It's called the Black Magic Liquid Liner. Now, when I used this the first time, it disappointed me thoroughly because it was so tough to apply. It was so dry, and my tip is kind of defective, I guess. I don't know if it's meant to be that way or if it's defective. But the tip of the liner is so weird. It's very extremely thin for the starting bit, and the rest of the part it's really thick. So it is so tough to, use it. So this eyeliner, by now I have figured it out, is one of those eyeliners which is easy to test it on your hand, but it is very difficult to apply on the eyes, which literally sucks. The Lakme Blackbuster is a similar one. So on the palm it'll be fine, but on the eyes, a huge question mark. It doesn't work. I really won't purchase it again. So this was for 399 rupees from Nykaa. So next up we do have 4 little eyeliner pencils, and all of them are very distinct and pretty in their own way. The first one is this white one which has glitter in it, and every time I use this I get people asking, what do you have on your eyes? Where did you get it from? And yeah, this one is from the same brand. These are from Yves Rocher and they are called the Coulers Nature, which is natural colors. So the one which I have used the most is this one, to be honest, and this is what it looks like. The best part is that we can layer it on any eyeshadow if we want to, and it also highlights the brow bone and the inner corners of the eyes very, very well. So this was at a humble price of just around rupees 300 during a Shopper Stop sale, and that is when I also picked this one up. There was some offer of buy two get some discount or something like that, and this one has subtle shimmer, but it goes very well in the crease and also as an eyeliner with the same price range as well. Next up I have this pencil by The Body Shop, and this one is a silver eye pencil. This one I actually bought because it was on sale and I thought I can make good use out of it. This was before I learned my lesson of not buying things which I don't actually need. Having a darker undertone, this would make for a perfect transition shade and would complement the Maybelline eyeshadow palette which features so very well. It was on a massive 60% off and hence was priced just at rupees 268. Next up we have this eye pencil by Lakme. This is the Eyeconic, everybody knows about this, but this one is in white and this is so freaking pigmented. Now I did go into Body Shop to get a white eye pencil. It was not pigmented at all. So I went for the Lakme Eyeconic and this has always done the job. Having a white Kajal makes so much of a difference, and the Eyeconic lasts very, very well, is highly pigmented, doesn't smudge very easily, so it's perfect, and it was at a very affordable price. Now to take off all of that makeup, I bought these makeup removal wipes by Cara. Now I do have my Body Shop makeup remover, but it's just eyes and lips. So now that I have foundation, I picked these up and they are amazing. Just one wipe takes off all of the makeup and my skin is really appreciating it. Don't have any spots, rashes, anything. So this has been good for me. Well, it does take a few swipes to take off the makeup completely, but that's because it's not highly chemicalized. At a humble price of 68 rupees, this is a perfect travel option as also a daily option. Now lastly, under not exactly makeup, but it does come under grooming itself, and it's this hairspray by Tresemme. Now I have been wanting to invest in a hairspray since long, but I found this one on Amazon. It was just for $8.90 and oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Now this one is at level 4, which is extra hold. Now they have 5 levels, starting from 1 with the least structure and to 5 with the most structure. So 1 will just hold it easy breezily for casual days, moving on to more hold, and I went for the 4 one because I use it for daily purposes as well. So I didn't want to go really extreme, but I went for the 4 one. The formulation of the hairspray is so blooming good that it's misty, so it does not stiffen the hair as much as normal hairsprays do, and the pump is very convenient. It doesn't slip out of the fingers, as also you do not need a huge amount of pressure. So Amazon has made my hair life better by offering this for just rupees 8.90. So that, my friends, was what I have invested in trying to groom myself, and I do hope you see a better and more presentable face throughout all the future videos, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and if you did enjoy it, then like it, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.